So, I am alive, awake, and this is very engaging pacing. I am definitely prepared to continue listening to exposition for hours to come. It is fine. It is absolutely fine.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Let's go get ourselves a library book thing.
Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's here.
Nova is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment, primarily affecting children under 6 years old. It is highly contagious with severe symptoms including fever, limb pain, and muscle atrophy. To combat the disease, a live attenuated vaccine has been developed and successfully passed phase 3 clinical trials. The medical section established a specialized team for this vaccine's development. This review aims to analyze the progress of the vaccine research and provide valuable insights for further studies. Results have shown promising immunization outcomes, making this vaccine a potential solution for preventing Nova infection. Preliminary application of neutralizing antibody detection methods for Nova pseudovirus. Efficacy of live attenuated vaccine against Nova pseudovirus via injection. Clinical trial report of oral administration of sugar pearl, live attenuated vaccine against Nova pseudovirus. Clinical trial participants, names, ages. Is it really okay? Someone has to test it. I'm willing to test it on myself and my son. Related report entries. Nova fever cases surpassed 2,000 with death toll rising in April. Huaxu Academy forms vaccine research group under P.I. Zhongli's leadership. Zhangzhou TD outbreak paralyzes transportation and medical supply distribution. Title: Oral Nova fever vaccine live attenuated mass production quality standards and transportation overview of sugar pearl. Okay. That is a lot of document reading, I'm sure. It's very important. Okay, there we go. End of the report. Comment from researcher 31 concerning that test report. The resonator that accompanied the supplies through a fierce battle displayed astounding stability in its waveform. This data is truly remarkable, however I can't shake the feeling I've seen it before. Yet there are no registered resonators in our database with similar characteristics. What could this mean? After some searching, I have discovered the data closely resembles the first resonator I came across earlier. However, since we didn't have standardized resonance test reports at the time, it was not included in our current database. I have duly noted and placed in the pending section for further investigation. P.S. Due to health reasons, my supervisor has advised me to take medical leave. As a result, I have entrusted this matter to Section 34, and they will complete the handover tomorrow. The report doesn't seem right. It mentions a person who existed during the founding of our state, but the time span is too long for it to be the same person in both reports. Perhaps this character is from history? I'll wait until the 31st to recover and then inquire about the potential mistake. He's worked 3 consecutive nights without rest. For now, I'll keep this report with me. I'm not entirely sure if our character actually needs sleep, but that was buried underneath quite a lot of very meaningless flavor text about the importance of vaccine transportation. But we have read it. I have not fallen asleep.
There are 2 photos here.
One photo shows a group of researchers led by a woman in her 30s. Everyone looks excited and happy. The other photo shows an infant in diapers with a slender hand holding a spoon with a sugar pearl in it, directed towards the infant. Resonance evaluation report on the first resonator. Resonator's name redacted. Resonator reports amnesia regarding their resonance ability with no clear time of awakening. A tacit mark is present on their right hand. No visible post-awakening physical alterations. Their tacit mark and pupils display a golden halo when they exert their fort. Resonance spectrum tests show strong syntony with multiple patterns, but the cause of Resonator's awakening remains inconclusive. Further examination is needed to determine the origin of their resonance abilities. Analysis of test samples has revealed a non-convergent Rebel's curve with a noticeable periodic waveform which classifies as a congenital resonator. Resonator's waveform graph shows elliptical fluctuations. The pattern of time domain is stable with no abnormal waveforms. Examination results are determined to be within normal parameters and bears no risk of overclocking. During the Battle of Gorges of Spirits, a resonator engaged in combat with an unidentified tacit discord, the Crownless, resulting in a high-risk victory and resolution of the crisis. The morale of the army was boosted and their achieved invincibility. 3 days later, the battle concluded in triumph, with soldiers reporting seeing the resonator standing next to WuWa. This event marked the founding of Jingxiao in the same year. Data loss must be addressed before the next database maintenance to prevent further issues. I think this is censorship, not data loss, exactly.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
Anything remotely relevant in here? Okay, this one just talks about the facility that we're in. This one talks about tacit discord and how their frequencies decay over time. And nothing else. Oh goody, the travel between the tutorial and the city was quite fun, to be frank, because I kinda just ran off and did a whole bunch of just exploration. But now, it's exposition time!
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Let's talk about it.
Life has never been easy after the lament. But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Zhenzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed,
yeah, but they didn't.
We owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices.
So here's the question: if all of you remember eating the sugar pearls,
to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it...
I mean, that particular bit of information had a lot about a mysterious resonator hidden within it for some reason, so I believe that that's what she was going on about when this is where she directed me. But I do have a question of, if all of them fondly remember eating sugar pearls, how often would they need to be revaccinated? Medicine is not something that you casually eat on the regular. Alternatively, if it's only a once a thing or like once a year thing and only like the first 6 years of your life, their food situation must have been really scarce and pretty bad. If they would remember this as like a key memory, they just can really recall.
A hero. Rover, about the sugar pearl.
We just talked about the sugar pearl.
Zhenzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhenzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhenzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it.
The Crownless?
The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
What's a
When it
Threnodian?
comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
And it was in the Gorges of Spirits
Our
too.
sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that battle. Rover, about the sugar pearl.
We have already talked about the sugar pearl. Talk about the time indicated in the sundial.
We have the symbol way now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues.
That is what I thought.
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Time to share my thoughts.
What
I
do you
have
think,
some apparently.
Rover?
Let's talk about the
I've
magistrate.
only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality. But her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Changli due to the young age of the magistrate.
Councillor Shangli, you say?
Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhenzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
I don't know where this is going, but or maybe.
Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to...
I do like it when people run out of time, so they like do an elaborate puzzle for you instead of just writing a 2-page paper document, but okay. To weed out the wrong recipients.
She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
So are we looking for repetitive information among the clues? Is that what we're doing? Well, at least I get to leave this building. That is a marginal improvement. We're getting somewhere, namely outside. I prefer outside. I can run around in circles and satisfy my brain. It's not my first time
I'm back! Finally done with my patrol.
with game having
How's it going,
significant
WuWa?
slow time.
Feeling spry as ever?
But honestly, what this reminds me of is Infinity Nikki's patch 1.10, which was supposed to be a murder mystery, but it went so slowly and you had to chase shampoo bottles of all things and question a lot of people that you really didn't want questioning because all they would disclose would be very boring life stuff, especially when the people in question are flying pillows. That was about as not interesting as it could get for me, and that was good 8 hours of content. I brought snacks to stay awake. Alive? I would have stayed alive either way. But I might have fallen asleep. The secondary thing that this reminds me of is Final Fantasy XIV's writing, specifically when in some expansions a specific team takes over and they really want to explain to you the political structures of the world. Namely, it reminds me quite a bit of Stormblood, where part of Stormblood was just running backwards and forwards from like the world leader camp to back to your compatriots and back to world leader camp, and you're just having political discussions. This also went on for hours. I was into Final Fantasy XIV at the time, but I gotta say that dropped a lot of players there. This is not very great early game pacing, but I've heard that good things come to those that manage to struggle through Season 1. So let's go. Feeling as spry as
Is
ever?
in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
How did it go for you?
Ah, nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
Looks like you had a very fruitful day.
You betcha.
I like how we can complain
right,
that
I
her
still
report
owe you
has
a
put us
meal.
to sleep when
The night
honestly I
market's
had a
closed.
far lengthier
Let's
conversations
grab
over
breakfast
there.
at Panqua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
I'll be there?
You have a place to stay, Rover.
Sanwa has prepared a room for me.
Talk about hospitality.
I don't know who Sanwa
Alright,
is.
enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Oh right, it's the lady at the city hall. Got it. It's sleepy time. Unfortunately not for me. Ah, I see. They're watching me. while she's watching them. Should be like an infinite zoom. Or like a never-ending line of people just like watching each other. I think that would be very entertaining. You can change the time in your terminal. So, just as I assumed... instead of actually going and sleeping at the appropriate spots, we're doing the whole main character thing, where we just stand there, unblinking, presumably conscious, for hours on end. We don't move. We don't go anywhere. We're just doing the standing. Also, while I don't know how to eat food, I do have food in my inventory. I also have a feeling that... Do I need to touch something? Like a pole? Or... Because for some reason my life force is not full. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's all the standing.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
Nice of you to choose for me. I don't even get to say no. What if I'm allergic to noodles?
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
I don't know. Has anyone seen me eat?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
How about let's not do that.
By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
Well, let's look into the big fruit.
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the harbor?
Let's leave the city. Sounds like such an
outside the city.
Such a great advice right now. I mean, Madam Magistrate gave me an access pass for that, but also, I had a dream?
The access pass.
Am I missing something?
There are usually no checkpoints set up in the city besides at City Hall. The pass isn't required unless you have to leave the city borders.
Now why didn't I think of that? Gotta hand it to you, Yang Yang. It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, alright, Yang Yang?
I am pretty strong, you know? Oh, maybe some fun times outside? Maybe? I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the city. I'm very paranoid that they put some chests somewhere. And then I entirely missed it. I wanted to pat... Can they not... Like, that cat's unpattable? For reasons beyond my comprehension. Oh, I found a chest, so there's that. Without climbing. How even...
Wind guide me.
Can't be correct though, right? No, wait, it can be correct. Nice!
An unexpected discovery.
There is a lot of pretty nice movement in this game. Oh yeah, if I touch a pole, I heal up. So just like Genshin Impact, it's just the pacing is the paciest of all time, especially at the start. Alrighty dokie, I need to get over there. So gonna meet up when I get over there.
Combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too.
I found another
If you
tutorial.
feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
I bet that's where we spend our energy, right?
Let me be there for everyone. As we
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I don't really want to level her, so let's not. However, questy log, you just directly told me about some sort of training, and then you dumped me right after. So that's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. Probably not what I'm looking for. Oh, simulation training is like... It's probably why it fired off in here. It's because it's literally there.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
I don't know.
Yeah, just
I
admit that
am
range is
nowhere
training
near
camp.
that.
Let's not worry about it, Shizia.
Oh, okay.
Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
So I have heard that this is where I exchange energy, yes?
cherish every gain.
I will, Rover. I will cherish every gain.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield. You there, looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you sharp. The enemies won't go easy on you out there.
So this one gives you like a little bit of leveling material. Then this gives you weapon enhancement material. And this gives you XP, money, and intimacy. For some possible pleasant surprises. Okay. Is it like penis in a popcorn box level of surprise, or what are we talking about here?
The end has come.
Do we have gear outside of weapons? And there's no, like, fast forward that we have either. So that's pretty interesting. Because in Nikki, when you do it once, you can't just never do it ever again. There's a quick play option that just allows you to skip doing this.
Leave it to me.
It was very nice to see.
No hesitation. Moment of resonance.
It is quite interesting how I am building intimacy over here. I just like the fact that I'm slowly removing my pile of energy. I hate not spending that, because it's only a resource that you get, like,
Strike from the shadows.
full once every 24 hours, and when you're not using it, it just feels like you're wasting it. Normally in these kind of games, it's very, very important as well.
Strike from the shadows.
Fury boils.
Did you just say theory boils? I mean, sure, buddy. Theory boils to you too.
Sounds come forth. The hour is
I did
upon
see,
us.
like, weapon crafting, but I don't know how feasible it is to actually, like, free-to-play weapon craft.
I sense your weakness.
I've gotten some weapons as, like, filler from banners, so I wonder what is the acquisition for weapon loop. Let me just exit and do 2 of the weapon thingies as well, just like in case we want some for later. So I'm gonna pause again. Okay, I am insanely ready to leave the city. At least for a little while. I have a feeling I'll have to come back for the leaves.
The fence at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this.
Ooh. I did not realize that I'm gonna interrupt the speech. Sorry about that.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Oh, I do have one. I have a permanent access pass.
What is your business, young lady? It's my 3rd shift and you're still here.
She just like staring at you.
You must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek.
If you can see 100 miles, then couldn't you
It's a
just
dangerous
see him
road
from
ahead
the
if you want
city?
to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
Look at my techno veggie.
Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
She can come along.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Is it allowed?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass. No one would question it.
Nice. Let's do that. Let's lead an entire troop out of the city.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Do you know anything about the mangosteen?
This mangosteen?
Yeah, this one in particular.
It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
How do you know that?
One more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil.
Why is it so important for you to find the
Mr.
person?
Dongye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Dongye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching. I'm really worried about him.
Where are you from?
I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn.
Did you wear the exact same clothes on the mountain? Is it not cold there?
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhongye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
That's apparently where we're
Of
heading
course.
to. I did not realize that we're going there, but apparently we are going there, so that is precisely what we're gonna do. Go there after I stop hurting all of the pigeons in my way. And thankfully, the moment you go outside, there is already things
Leave it
to
to
keep yourself entertained with. Like,
Let's do this
whatever
another
this
way.
is, for example.
Swift and resolute. Ha! Moment of resonance.
Ooh! I get to put more of these into my inventory.
Cherish every gain.
Cherish every gain. I do have the very early game problem. Oh, let me take the frog. Where you don't actually have enough of creatures to even equip all of my all of my team,
Fury boil.
which, according to my husband, is a very unique problem in this game. As majority of people actually have too many creatures.
What an... Leave me alone. Silence!
Because you just kinda amass them through playing over time.
Swift and resolute.
I do really... I know that the guy probably shouldn't like be used as a main damage dealer, but I do really enjoy his voice. Especially when he yells silence. There's something to being shouted to keep silent. Like a gruff voice that is incredibly
Fury boil.
attractive
As you wish.
and appreciated. Ah! Wrong button. I wanted to switch and instead I pressed F1. Nice, I'm gonna put whatever that is in my inventory.
No hesitation.
And I'm gonna do this for a while.
Disperse.
In the line. Mainly because I need to get my aggression out of just doing talking for hours. So be right back. When I come back, we're gonna be what the story is. I found a place where you can open chests in exchange for fish. That's interesting. Update, most of the chests are fake, but you can feed cats some not fish in order to lead you to one that isn't fake and get some currency out of this, so that was fun. I will say that this fire dude is very interesting when it comes to opening chests with him.
Silence!
The last time I opened the chest with him, he just went better than nothing. It's like, wow. What enthusiasm. But anyway, it's so nice to actually be out and about in here. One of the best things about open world gachas is the open world segment. Just kind of the things that you can discover, the kind of enemies that you can see.
It works at least.
It works at least. His expectations are on the ground. Either that or I'm really, really not meeting them. Just, you know, nice little puzzly things like this. Which is a lot easier when you have ranged character. Okay, so do I need... to do these in a particular order, or... possibly?
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to finish the sentence. Feels so much better now that I'm out of that city. I think that the pacing of the early story is really, really off. Because when you can like run around and just fight the environment and collect stuff, it just feels like a fresh breath of fresh air. And we are back to story. Please don't send me back to the city.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Is he like an average person, a below average
Have
person?
you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
I see.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my Outrider comrade.
Am I everybody's
On your
mail
way
delivery
there,
man
you
now?
should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Well, at least that's more exciting than just being like, deliver my message. Find my missing person. Which one is sensor? Oh. I am so sensing right now. Such sensing action. Excuse me, sensor. I have some bits to shoot. Where's the other ones? Okay, that's just a 3-1. That's
Nothing.
good. Still sensing.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
Define many.
Don't look like soldiers.
There's like 3. Anything above 1 is many for this game.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Anyway, I got some fruit. Can you, like, give me any information on it?
Nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Can you stop trying to loot it for parts?
Run, everyone!
Don't let them run off. Kill, kill, murder, murder.
I can't move. So hungry.
Well, murder, murder time. I'm very sorry.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
Oh, I was just gonna kill you outright. Like, I'm done
What
with so
happened?
many people
Do you need
before
help?
this point.
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn
I've
hungry.
cooked several meals and I just have them in my
And we
backpack. I
found
haven't
some
been consuming
expensive
them
looking stuff
myself.
Here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really
I also
using these
casually
things,
annihilated a
we thought
lot
it
of
might cost a few
wildlife on my
pennies.
way here. Would you like some raw meat or
The
cooked
damage
meat?
detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
I think their thinking ended at me hungry.
But we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
Yep.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts.
I like how they're like, we are starving
There's
to
still some
death,
distance
and
from
we're
here to
like,
Jinzhou City. Here, you
stealing
can have my
public property
flatbreads.
is very bad now.
Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
I literally have meal inside my backpack.
Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences.
Uh-huh.
We ain't messing with no kids, but
How about I just shoot you in the face with fire?
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. And we done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but...
Is he elder in position status or as in age?
Crazy. Our new boss ran out
Because
of
if
food before we could
aged
even
in
figure
China
out the
judges
path.
aged
Figured we'd be better
in a
off just
very
to
weird
go
way.
back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
Yeah, no, not after you
Wait.
attacked me, sorry.
What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liuxian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
I mean, we may as well. I'm very proud of my harem over there. Going like, if you can't find any jobs in the city, I'll gladly look for them with you. We can work together. These, and these. Hurrah! Easier than the ones at Pow World. At least at the moment. Anyway, Mirta plays a lot of games. The heck? Mirta found a minigame. How did you find such a hidden place? Do you want to try? Yes, I want to try. He wants to be defeated. Wants our agility to be tested. And he wants us to beat him in a race. This way! Ugh! Oh god. My T is set to the entirely wrong thing.
Wind guide me.
Did I do it? I did it! I think. Hi. Not too bad. Didn't have to wait too long. Okay. I suppose I did not win against the friendly old man. I'm not surprised. I ran head first into some spikes. And I had trouble deploying my T. Like, I have trouble deploying my T. I have less? Okay, so I did win. I won against the old man.
Cherish every game.
And now I get all of his chests. All of your chests are belong to me. Huzzah! And then I can exit. Well, that was interesting. Anyway, not where my story is. The game is like, hey, use levitation to burn off thorns
Seems like a new discovery.
with an explosive charge. But not only can I, like, run around them,
As you wish.
I could also just set it on fire with my flamey dude, which I just did. So, you know. Ah, nice. Nice. And easy. And now I can arrives as a basis.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
Hello, it's I.
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know, the sun goes away the moment you enter this place. Makes it very dreary.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these?
Hello.
You new here? Are you backups too?
Not, I wouldn't describe myself as a backup, no.
Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
May I ask why your
They are-
uniform also only comes with short shorts and very long stockings?
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry. Have to answer this.
I just wanted to ask you about a fruit.
What is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
All I wanted to do was to chat about some fruits. That's
Just
all.
make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
it's so busy
okay.
here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Sometimes the conversation awkwardly stops.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not
I
to
thought
know.
it was natural for in wars
think
to
this is
ration
exactly
equipment,
what our
medical
military
supplies, food,
strives
and
for.
machinery.
To ensure
Just
peace
seems
and
like
safety for our
regular,
citizens.
everyday wartime
It's
logistics to
sacrifice
me.
made so others don't have to live in fear.
Oh, okay. I completely forgot that I ran in here as him. Anyway, we're gonna stop here now, where it has been an hour. When we come back, we're gonna be looking after wounded soldiers. I'm sure that eventually I'll have to return to the city, but it was nice to actually get out. I felt a lot better in the second half of this episode than the first one. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what this game will bring us. For now, thank you so much for watching. And thank you for my Patreon supporters. Toodaloo for now.